Okay, I think we are rolling. I think we're good here. Anyway, let's just start off here. And bing bong. Beers, what's a nice, huh? I think that was in my last one. I think that was in my last video. He ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing, your motherfucking honor. Oh, hell no. Y'all be racist now, son. Oh, what the hell is that thing? Is that a man in drag? By golly, I believe it is. My eyes don't deceive me. That is a man. Old news there. Last week's news. This is June 18th, 2025. Year of our Lord. Well, that's an evil woman right there. That is an evil woman. Just letting you know what it's all about. Sending millions and millions and millions of their people up here to make money and send it back to that country. You pieces of shit. Watch me. Never heard of it. Never heard of him. From Lithonia, that's here in the Atlanta area. Cilantro. I'm surprised his mother didn't name him Cilantro. Cilantro pleads guilty. Sentenced to 30 years in prison for cousin's shooting death. Just an everyday, average, common occurrence among that culture, that particular American inner city culture. Lack of culture is more like it. The most rotten, worthless people that ever inhabited any region of this planet. You don't agree? I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I know what I'm talking about. I know the crime statistics. I know the way these people behave in public. I'm not stupid. You don't have to follow what you've been taught and conditioned to believe to see what's right in front of your eyes. But some people are just a special kind of stupid. Police rescued 2 toddlers left inside a hot car at Cumberland Mall. Quote unquote father arrested. Imagine if that was your father. Can you imagine the nightmarish existence you would have if that was your father or anything similar to that? Oh my God, it's disgusting. It gets more and more disgusting every week. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. He just died. That's all. That's all you need to know, racist. Don't ask questions. Although they wanted to ask questions, they wanted your employer to make sure that you reported your status. And if your status wasn't the right kind of status, though you know what, then you lost your job. But now when you have these people dropping dead left and right, you don't ask any questions, racist. You just shut up and move on. Young jock, Cadillo, has passed away. That's all you need to know. There's nothing suspicious, racist. Passed away. On this one, I heard that she first announced that she had a certain illness that I don't want to name here on YouTube years ago before the shots. But I kind of feel like this person right here, because this is one of the biggest groups that they wanted to get rid of. I kind of feel like this person, at some point, probably multiple points, took the and that's what caused the cancer to become hyper aggressive. But that's just me. That's just me, player. Nah, sign. 7-month-old dies after being left inside hot minivan in foster care. God almighty. These fucking things. These fucking things. Oh, God. Oh. It didn't used to be like that decades ago. They were actually good people. There was a father in the home. They went to church. They obeyed the law. They registered as a certain political party, with a certain political party that they ain't with today. Today they're with the you-know-who, the left. We won't name the party. Years ago it wasn't that way. Years ago they had a family structure. Years ago their neighborhoods, their communities weren't overrun with violent crime and chaos 24/7, 365 like it is today. But that's none of my business. Moving on. Racist. Antoine. So, is that supposed to spell Antoine? Antoine. Nice, Antoine. Renard, you know. Oh yeah, I'm sure his mother was just such an intelligent, exceedingly intelligent, Mensa society type intelligence, intelligent person. Trafficking heroin, know what I'm saying? They had tried to say that I had some heroin or opium. Well, pal, if that's what they're saying, I fucking believe them, because you look like parasitic scum. The fuck out of here. Yeah, like James says, you first, you dumb piece of shit. This guy just looks like he's just got that face of extreme libturdism. Like he's been to a school where they condition you not to think. They tell you what to think, not how to think. Abolish whiteness. Yeah, you do need to be abolished. I kind of agree with you. You fucking idiot. Fuck you. 1 year prison sentence for anyone caught burning the flag. Why just 1 year? Why not 5 years? Why not 10? Why not 10 years for burning the flag of the country under which you live under its protection? These are times like no other. I've been around a while. I still remember the early 70s when I was little. 70s, 80s, we didn't even lock our doors at night. All the people in your neighborhood, they all looked out for each other. They all shared with each other. People actually used to go next door instead of running to the grocery store, borrow that cup of sugar or those 3 or 4 eggs that they needed to make that fucking cake or whatever. that milk that they needed. These days, people don't even talk to their neighbors. These days, a lot of people kill their neighbors. Kill. Moving on. I like this dude right here. And if you're a libtard, I'm sure you don't. And if you're of that particular inner city community, you damn sure don't like him. Resist lawful orders, jail. Block a road, jail. Flee arrest, jail. Mob a car, get run over. Spit on or hit police, you're going to the hospital, then jail. Stop fucking around with these people. Stop fucking around with these dangerous, quote unquote, protesters. Mostly peaceful. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will notify your families where to collect your remains, motherfucker. Because we will kill you graveyard dead. Try it, motherfuckers. Try it, you fucking commie scum. Pieces of shit. Did I share that in my last video? Well, she was glad to see that piece of shit removed from her life. Unfortunately, she obviously had a lib-turded mother that was married to one of these fucking things. One of these criminal pieces of shit that came into our country illegally and exploited our system, sucked money off the government. Used our community resources, got out of legal trouble just because he was of a protected status. And I'm sure he was quite abusive to her. But he's out of her life now because he got thrown the fuck out of the country. Get the fuck out of here. Don't ever come back, you piece of shit. After stealing a car, a teen driver, was it just a teen? Are we just using the word teen so that we don't have to use the word black teen? Because you know damn well that's what it is. Rammed the vehicle into a pair of police officers and allegedly aimed a pistol at them. Despite seriously injuring one of the officers, the teen's charges were dropped and officers were criminally charged instead. God Almighty. You know, if you're a patriot, a nationalist, a loyalist of this country, constitutionalist, a law-abiding citizen, you need to get the fuck out of these blue cities. They are the murder capitals of the planet. You been to Afghanistan? You been to tribal Western Pakistan? You been to Somalia? Or Liberia? Or certain areas of Brazil, Sao Paulo, Mexico City? All these dangerous hellholes? They don't hold a candle to American blue cities. American blue cities are the murder capitals of the world. And I think the military just ought to go in and level them, turn them into a sheet of glass. There's not much there worth saving. Like I said, get the good people out, dispose of the rest. Dispose of them. Teen, there we go again. Teen robber shot dead after targeting a concealed carry holder during a carjacking and mugging spree. Yeah, of course, they do all the carjackings. this certain community. They're just a community. Deon Fizel. Shot and killed, thank God. Roast in hell, you fucking piece of shit. Approached a 36-year-old man unloading his car and demanded his belongings at gunpoint. The man shot Fizel multiple times in the chest, thank God, and head. Oh, thank God. Good shot, sir. Good shot. I would have started off with the genitals. I would have shot the genitals first. That way he knew that even if he lived, that it was all over. There was nothing left to live for. That his life, his entire reason for living was gone. Then come the chest shots and the head shots. But that's just me. Fizel died at Stroger Hospital. This is in Chicago, the Chicago area. The armed citizen was not injured. Good, sir. Good for you. And thank you for ridding our country of this menace to society. This piece of shit. Yeah, why would you need citizenship to vote in a federal election? It's just unbelievable. Of course an Obama judge. Of course. Oh, well, we're actually in wartime settings, so this guy right here, this dude right here, the orange man, he can operate outside of what they want. He can do pretty much whatever he wants at this point. I'd like to see him go after these people. Go after them for real. Get rid of them forever. Send them to fucking El Salvador. Never to return. Basketball player arrested for drug smuggling in Indonesia. Could face death penalty. Please do. Indonesia. I know you're a Muslim country. Actually, the thing is, Islam, the Quran, the Prophet Muhammad considers these people, this particular type of people, to be a mongrel race who should be enslaved. And these dumb motherfuckers, a lot of them will tell you, I'll be a Muslim. Nah, son, I'll be a Muslim. Oh, you're a Muslim, huh? You're a Muslim. Well, the Muslims, the real Muslims, sure don't think very much of your fucking ass, you piece of shit. Indonesia, do us a favor. Dispose of this piece of shit right here. I know I say piece of shit a lot. I can't help it. I'm addicted to it. They're pieces of shit. History of violent criminal behavior. Foreign national. Released from jail by a judge. I wonder what the party affiliation of that judge was or is. Pretty sure they swing all the way to the left. Not long after his release, the man repaid the generous court by beheading a woman in broad daylight. Her, this beautiful woman. Yeah, she looks like she's Hispanic or part black. I don't know. What is that? Chicana, mestizo, whatever. So, in my opinion, I think that the family of this woman right here, particularly the male family members of this woman right here should, this person right here, the judge, her family should pay that judge a little visit. And I'll just leave it at that. A little visit indeed. No cops. No legal struggles. Biblical justice. Biblical justice. Anyway, moving on. Looting. Whoever did this rendering got the approximate appearance of the usual suspects right. They know who the actual criminals are. And it's not white supremacists. It's the opposite. That's who's doing it all. The opposite. Looting when free food, housing, phones, health care, and education aren't enough. The more you give these fucking things, these fucking dangerous wild animals, the more you give them, the more they want, and the more they take. Golly. Golly. Hey, player, what you doing up in my motherfucking quill? Looking like that. Give me all your motherfucking grandmama cookies. You got any money on your commissary, player? Possession. Donnell. At least they didn't try to log him as being white. A lot of times they will. Damn, player, you a rough-looking motherfucker. You look like some kind of demonic clown. You piece of shit. Carlos Lamont Sinclair. There goes that name again, Lamont. Lamont, you big dummy. Misdemeanor crime of domestic violence, assault on a female. $2,000 bond. You sack of fucking shit. Oh, I'd love to run up on you somewhere in a dark alley where there's no cameras. I could have my fucking way with you. What is it about this culture and just hitting women right in the face with their fists? They all do it. They all do it. Well, because, of course, they've been conditioned by all of these art forms, such as rap music, which glorifies violence against women, violence in general. These fucking pieces of shit are a menace to society. Oh, Your Honor, I ain't here did nothing. Oh, hell no. This be some racism, nonsense. Assault on a female. Misdemeanor crime of domestic violence. Wonder if he broke her nose or broke a rib or two or knocked some teeth out or left a permanent cut on somewhere on her face, around her eye. Common, everyday acts by these fucking people. I use the word people. They're, quite frankly, they're not. They don't have souls. Delano Antonio Gaines, son. Crime of domestic violence, assault on a female. Imagine that. Imagine that. Huh. Is that thing a doctor? Engineer? Some kind of physicist? Is he a rocket scientist? Nah. More than likely, this fucking thing right here has an IQ of about 23. Get the fuck out of here. DA's office said the man killed his girlfriend, identified as Carlotta Wilson, in April 2022 by slitting her throat and leaving a belt wrapped around her neck. At the time of her death, she was babysitting a 1-year-old boy. gruesome murder. When will the world learn? I learned a long time ago. A long time ago. Damn, player, what the fuck you is? Possession. Yeah, I'd say possession is the right word. Demonic possession. Look at this fucking thing. Would you let this fucking thing anywhere near your children or your wife? Any of your loved ones? If you saw, even if my family wasn't there and I saw this thing coming down the road towards me, well, I just won't say what I would do, because that could be construed as some sort of threat of violence. Oh, it would be violence, all right. Trust me, extreme violence on my behalf. And I should get a medal for doing so. God damn, player. Madonna Davis. Battery make physical contact offense. Jeez. Look at this fucking shit. Sean. Definitely sub-Neanderthal. Definitely a fucking close relative of lower primates. Sub-Saharan, sub-Neanderthal DNA. No or very low intellect. The intellectual and emotional maturity of an average 4-year-old or 5-year-old. And most of the American ones these days, they've been dumbed down to such an extent by all the fluoride in their municipal water supplies. The areas where these people live in large numbers have been shown to have higher fluoride content than the suburban and rural area water supplies. And that's intentional. They want that fluoride to make these things extremely stupid and extremely aggressive, extremely hostile, extremely violent, which they are. Open your fucking eyes. Look for yourself. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to pop culture and all that moronic shit. Gabrielle Sherrill. Battery on a peace officer. Battery, assault, deadly weapon, obstructing identification, issuance of warrant offense. That's your real hair, girl? Girl, do that be your real hair? Hell no, it never is. It never is. Wait a minute, hold on. That one's real hair. That's... Oh my God. Anyhow, another sub-Neanderthal right there. There you go. Damn, player. Who you is? Hey, player, what you doing up in my crib? Give me your motherfucking grandmama cookies. The reason I keep saying grandmama's cookies is because grandma's cookies are actually legal tender in jail. It's currency. May not be all that legal, but it's currency in jail. You want somebody to give you their grandma's cookies. It's because they don't have any money. They might have a little money on their commissary, but you ain't gonna have no money in jail unless you brought it in shoved up your ass or something. And why would you? You can't do anything with money in jail. So the currency tends to be grandmama's cookies. It can also be other things. It can be soap or deodorant or bags of chips or whatever. But the real common one is grandmama's cookies. That's why I'm always saying, hey, player, what you doing up in my grill? Give me your motherfucking grandmama cookies. Bunch of fucking wild animals. ICE Denver arrested Melanie Martinez Herrera, 21, a criminal alien from Mexico, convicted of DUI, facing new felony assault charges, now sitting in ICE custody where she belongs and staying there until her immigration hearing. Actions have consequences. Enter illegally, break the law, get removed. So, as I understand, a lot of illegals who do essential work in this country, working on farms and whatnot, are going to be given the chance to get their legal matters straightened out, their immigration status straightened out legally. But you come in here and you do things like endangering the lives of others, driving drunk and doing drugs and banging kids and, you know, all these different things. Your ass needs to go. Your ass needs to go with the quickness. But I would be satisfied with them keeping you here and putting you in one of our nightmare, hellhole fucking prisons that's infested with these other monsters right here, and let you live around them for a few years before you get sent back to your country. Let you be exposed to these fucking pieces of shit and terrorized by them night and day. That'll kind of make you not ever want to come back to this country as long as you live. So anyway, I think we're done here. That is that. And, oh yeah, 32 minutes already. So with that, June 18th, 2025, I bid your ass adieu, my friend.